There's a lot going on, but what have we learned about Jim Comey from his book and the interviews he's done about the book? Well, maybe the most shocking fact of all is how banal he is. Comey ran the most powerful law enforcement agency in America. He was a central player in the last presidential election and in its aftermath ever since. You'd think you'd be impressed when he speaks, even if you don't agree with him. But no. Jim Comey is as conventional as they come. We know that now. His interviews sound like Chelsea Clinton doing a Q&A with Us Weekly. Comey says his literary hero is, brace yourself, Atticus Finch, because apparently he couldn't think of anything more cliched than that. You couldn't either. He says he wishes Trump would read the New York Times op-ed page. He recommended Sheryl Sandberg's lean in to his staff at the FBI, seriously, and he says he'd like to have Sandberg to a dinner party, and so on and on. This is America's top G-man, or was? He sounds like every other sensitive, guilt-ridden, middle-aged suburban liberal. Not impressive at all. Maybe that's why Comey did not hesitate before destroying any remaining public trust in the FBI in order to sell this book. FBI directors are not supposed to let emotion and political considerations influence government investigations, but Comey doesn't even hide it. He admits his behavior in the fall of 2016 may have been colored by his desire to make Hillary Clinton, quote, a legitimate president. So that settles that. There's now nobody in either party, Republican or Democrat, who will ever again think the Clinton investigation was conducted fairly. Thanks, Jim Comey. Or the Russia investigation, for that matter. Here's what Comey told ABC about that. Watch.
Did you tell him that the Steele dossier had been financed by his political opponents?
No, I didn't even think I used the term Steele dossier. I just talked about additional material.
But did he have a right to know that?
That it had been financed by his political opponents? I don't know the answer to that. It wasn't necessary for my goal, which was to alert him that we had this information.
Telling the truth, says Jim Comey, quote, wasn't necessary for my goal. Apparently it wasn't. Whatever else you think about Donald Trump or his administration or whatever, you ought to be happy that that guy, Jim Comey, is no longer running the FBI.